We live.
Yep.
Yeah, we're up.
All right, hey, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise and glory
To Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Achak, Badash.
Double honors, as always, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, taught us the truth, peace, much love, and salutation, as always, into the hopeful elect. Brothers out here in Great Millstone, Nashville. Just doing another impromptu through the Spirit, man. The Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, Lord's will be edifying. All right, I think actually you might have titled it. What was the title?
The Aristocrats.
Yeah, the Aristocrats. You know, getting into that, man. You know, the meaning of that, and then just ultimately tapping into the elect. Because as the apostles, starting with the apostle on down, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, they're constantly harping on this is strictly for the elect.
Yep.
So we're not making these videos for the public or anybody else.
For everybody.
These things aren't for everybody. This is only for the elect. The elect of Yahweh Shema Shai are the 144,000, and the remnant, that 1/3, all right, which consists of men, women, and children. Those are the people that's going to be tapping into these videos.
Somebody grab Romans 11:7. We'll start with there.
That's who's going to be tapping into the videos, man. And so that's what we do the videos for, man, through the Spirit. And that's why we always say Lord willing is edifying. Because that's our job, as Lord willing, prophets of the Lord. But we got the precept.
Go ahead, whoever got it.
I got Romans 11:7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest are blinded.
Right. The election have obtained it, and the rest are blinded. Because you see our people, they're in a state of, that soul searching spirit.
Right.
I'm just seeing, what the universe got for me. That universe shit.
Right.
That ain't what the Most High is really about, man. Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. Serve or fear the Most High and keep His commandments. It's the whole duty of man.
Yep.
Okay, and woman, and child. All right. So that's our job, is to serve Yahweh Shema Shai with
truth and sincerity.
Yeah, truth and sincerity. But the election has attained it, man. The rest are blinded. Ultimately, the rest are going to be destroyed. But Lord willing, we part of that number, man. We've attained the thing that everybody else is dying. Y'all better go.
The word for aristocrat.
Yep.
It says one having high rank in a community, also advocate. I'm gonna skip down. It says aristocracy. It says 1560s government by those who are the best citizens. From French, aristocracia, it says aristocrat in French, right? It says let me go. It says government or rule of the best.
Yep.
That's aristocracy.
Mm-hmm. And that's the elect, because we're gonna be because the scriptures say when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn, and the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So because read it one more time, that last definition.
It said government by those who are the best citizens.
The elect are the best. All right, we're gonna have everything done perfectly and in order through Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Everything's gonna be done perfectly, man.
Malik, can you grab Daniel 2:44, I believe?
Shalom, Maki, Yahweh Shem Shem, brother Kaya on the comment board.
Hey, shalom, hell yeah.
What's
going on?
This is Daniel chapter 2 and verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
We shall never be destroyed. All right. We always talk about why won't this kingdom be destroyed? Because this kingdom is going to be set up as a completely righteous kingdom under the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai. The laws of the heavens and the earth are going to be established here on the earth. But the laws of the heavens are going to be established on the earth.
Right.
What does it say in the Lord's Prayer? Thy will be done in heaven as it is on earth, roughly paraphrasing. You know? So that's what we push forward to. And can you grab that? You still got the definition up?
Yeah. I got more.
Yeah. Read that last part again, because it talks about the best of the group or something like that, or the best.
Yep.
It says
come on, nigga.
It says 1560 is government by those who are the best citizens. I have a little bit more. It says government or rule of the best.
Right.
And it says Slavic. It says aristo. It says best of its kind, noble, bravest, most virtuous.
Right. Noble, bravest, most virtuous. It's talking about the elect. Yeah. Because what are our people? The 2/3 have become degenerates, man. Yeah. Somebody get that word, degenerate. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I did a lesson on that not a long time ago. I ain't that old, but like, a couple months back, you know what I'm saying, about our people are degenerates. I think I might have had a brother with me.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm saying? I think, I'm saying we did a lesson on that. You know, our people being degenerates.
Basically, where it goes into somebody is not acting. Basically, to sum it up, somebody's not acting according to their race.
Yeah.
Like what their ancestors were about, they're nothing like that. They're worse.
Right.
Well, not even worse, but they're just completely
opposite.
You really only know with the Israelites, because the heathens, they're not degenerates. They've always been doing it.
Them niggas always
eating shrimp.
Right.
The animal you created to eat poop. That's a degenerate.
Right. Yep.
I got the word.
Go ahead.
It says, I'm gonna play the strong real quick.
All right.
Go. Damn, what happened? All right. This is the word for degenerate. It's like
Strong's H5494. Sword.
That damn sure ain't it.
That sure ain't.
Mally, you in the back. What's that?
Sawar.
That nigga said Sewell.
Yeah, Sewell.
But yeah, Sawar. Go ahead.
And it says, they changed it. Now it says degenerate. But basically, it was another word. It says deteriorated. Yeah, it says deteriorated.
The etymology.
Right, yeah, I must say. Yeah. Oh, wait, what you looked at? What okay, what word was that?
For degenerate.
Yeah, look it up in the etymon. All right. We'll get some more understanding from the etymology.
I actually got a scripture on degenerate.
Go ahead, why he getting that?
2nd Ezra 9 and 21 to 22. And I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of the cluster, and a plant of the great people.
That's the aristocrats. You know that damn, what's the definition? What did it say?
Most virtuous.
Yeah.
Noble.
You know what I'm saying? The noble.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? The ones that are best appointed to run shit. Go ahead.
It says, verse 22, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain. Because what that means, born in vain goes into worthless. There's no point to it. They were born in vain because the whole duty of an Israelite, which this precept shows us all about Israel. But Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, fear God, keep his commandments. It's the whole duty. If you're not performing your duty, then your existence is vanity, right?
Yeah.
I got the word.
Yep, go ahead.
It's gonna be a little minute. So it's degenerate, late 15th century, since having lost or suffered an impairment to the qualities proper to the race or kind.
Yep.
It got a little bit more. It says to be inferior to one's ancestors, to become unlike them. It says to become unlike one's race or kind, fall from ancestral qualities.
Yeah. Well, now what was our ultimate ancestral quality? Righteousness. God's.
Right.
You know, we were set up. You know what I'm saying, through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, we were set up, man. And so that's why we, I won't even say liking. Our people are degenerates.
Right.
Because they've fallen from the in which ultimately us as a nation.
Mm-hmm.
You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
if I may add,
Yeah,
the reason why we're degenerates is because we discontinued from our heritage.
Yeah.
Jeremiah was at 17:4,
which was prophesied to happen.
right?
You see what I'm saying? So it was prophesied for us to become degenerates.
Mm-hmm.
But 2/3 are going to remain degenerates until Yahushua's return.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a very scary thing. I don't know why you want to do that, but that's prophecy.
Because the scriptures say many shall know after death by pain.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to understand until you start receiving that death and pain that Yahushua is going to spring forth when he returns, man.
Yep.
You're already getting smacked already, because look at all the death and destruction that's going on right now, and all hell isn't even broken loose yet. A lot of bodies are just dropping out of nowhere.
And we just started the year.
Right, we in day what? Day 6 going on day 7.
I ain't got my damn watch.
And a lot of people have died.
I think something happened to another football nigga.
There's a lot of so-called celebrities.
I think
and that should be a damn wake-up call. Your idols is getting crushed, and you don't understand what's going on. The Most High is not pleased with these people. He's not pleased with these individuals. They're degenerates. They're being reprobates. Mm-hmm. They've encountered a lot of these and know about the truth, but they gotta disown it. But a lot of you people don't know that. They know that they're Israelites. They know they're from these certain tribes. You see it, but look what they're doing. They're not repenting to Yahweh Shem Al Shai, so now they're getting fucked up.
They made a covenant with death.
They made a covenant with death because all they worried about was riches.
Can't serve two masters.
Yeah, you can't serve two masters because there's guys out there, they're not in the truth, but they claim that they're Israelites like Kanye and Kyrie, but they don't realize, they're not willing to put their life on the line and become a human sacrifice, because they're going to start losing everything. They're going to be closing down their banks and all that. Those type of people, they're not going to make it, man. Those type of guys are going to fold and take the chip. Go ahead.
I got something, Jeremiah 2:21, which I posted.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get the main point. It says, "Yet I have planted thee a noble vine," because when you read up, it talks about how Israel had played the harlot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we did. We went off and served other gods.
And that's why our women are bugging the hell out, and they bulk up against us because of that.
Mm-hmm.
We committed spiritual adultery. Go ahead.
It says, "Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy, a right seed." It says, "How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?"
Mm-hmm.
And so, hey, that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Our nation are likened to degenerates, the 2/3.
We're defiled.
11, they're the noble vine.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones who are going to wake up and repent and come back to Yahweh Shem Shai. That's who the Lord cares about.
Yep.
Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
And you can read a little bit more about that in Lamentations too. Where it talks about how basically our people was righteous at one point, and then we fell off from being that. So now we're seeking the Lord 10 times more. That's why we're doing the lessons. We're doing all we can in these short times. There's gonna come a time where everybody's gonna receive their judgment. Hey, y'all receive the word. What the fuck are y'all doing with it? It's gonna come down to that time.
A lot of people are playing with it.
Mm-hmm. And you're gonna get the same punishment as an unbeliever.
Come on. You got something, Bob?
This is 1 Peter 2 and verse 9. "But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light."
We're trying to tell you people and warn you and let you know that we are not regular people. We're not black people. We're not Native American people. We're not Latinos. Those are bywords and proverbs that the so-called white man gave us, but we're Israelites from the tribe of Judah all the way down to Issachar. We're better than these gutter rats and these wall humpers, and we're trying to tell you people, but y'all keep settling yourself so short, man, and continue to just live in that docile, degenerate, reprobate mindset. But you don't return to Yahweh Shem Al Shai. You keep your mind low. And that's why you're in the predicament that you're in, because like we said earlier, you discontinue. Well, the scriptures say, not what we say, but the scriptures say that you discontinue from your heritage. Like you said, this is why you are in the position that you're in, man. You're better than We are the most special people on the earth. And Jake don't see or believe that, but get mad and get oppressed when the so-called white men and these other nations do some shit to you. There's a reason why. Them niggas want to be who you are. That's why, what they call it, culture vultures.
Yeah.
So-called white man's a culture vulture because he knows that you're special. Your seed is special, man, because we go back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who are Israelites. Go ahead.
One more verse 10. Which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of the Most High, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy.
That's it, man.
To add to your point that you said too, because it's bigger than just dribbling a damn basketball.
Right.
Esau ain't trying to be us because we can dunk. Esau trying to be us because he knows we got the birthright.
Right. That's what he wants.
Because his stupid ass sold it.
Right. And he regrets it.
Because he's starting to see the benefits of it. He's finna see, wait a minute, bro, this ain't playing out. The way I thought it was gonna play out, this ain't playing out. Because what did he say? To what profit does it have unto me? Roughly paraphrasing. Meaning this don't mean nothing to me.
This wasn't a fair trade.
You know? So it's like, well, then shit. It ain't nothing to me. I'm just going to sell it. All right, cool. Let me just get that morsel of the meat, you know.
He want it now.
All right.
But then
That's
the nigga
all it was worth to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was worth some
One serving of food.
Yeah, it was worth a meal.
Hungry ass.
Right.
But then
gluttony of hell.
You turn around, it's like, damn. Like I say, because he's seeing. Because you got to think Esau. That's why Esau is in panic mode, brothers, because he wasn't thinking about this when he was up.
Right.
When we were in like actual chains and shit and fucked up and completely down and not knowing, he wasn't thinking about these things. He's like, yeah, I'm glad I sold that birthright.
Right.
But then the nigga, once it started to diminish, it was like, wait a minute. Right. I fucked in. Like, as Kaya said, fuck, I'm stuck.
Right.
Like, he realized I fucked up. I dropped the bag.
Right.
I fumbled at the 1 yard line, and there's nothing I can do to change that. Because the Most High is already, matter of fact, Romans, the 9th chapter. Romans, the 9th chapter. Before they even born. Go into that.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick.
I know you're going at.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is Romans 9 and verse 7. It says, neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
Yeah.
That is, they which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of the Most High, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed. For this is the word of the promise, at this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand,
right?
Not of works, but of him that calleth. Right.
So these levels, if you will, they weren't set up based off of works, based off of what a certain nation was doing. It was already established from the beginning that Esau was going to be doing what he's doing, and Jacob was going to be doing what he's doing.
Right. And honestly, if you want to get technical, everybody had their chance to rule. Now it's our turn.
Yeah.
You know, but everybody else, especially Esau, no, nigga, you had your time.
Yeah, so that was
you had a good run, and it's over with.
Like I said, he wasn't thinking about those things back then, and so now he's realizing I fucked up big time, and there ain't shit that he can do about it.
Right.
And so he's angry, he's upset, he's setting up other black niggas to try to
debunk, quote unquote debunk.
Yeah, debunk or interfere with what's going on. You know, but we know what that says about in the book of Acts.
Yep.
You know, if this council be of men, it would come to naught.
Yep.
See, this would have been stopped and had this been a men.
Oh yeah.
And through the spirit, how about Shemashai, we're gonna start seeing these other camps crumble from the inside in, because we gonna which we already know through the spirit, but people gonna see that whole camp was based off the council of men, bro. That whole camp was based off the council of men. All these other doctrines and everything else that everybody's talking about is based off the council of men. So it's gonna come to naught. And we're not, once again, and another disclaimer, we're not saying that, if you're getting the great millstone and you guarantee salvation, because that ain't it at all.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
You're crazy to think that.
But this is the school of the prophets, if you will. This is where, if you want to really get a proper understanding of the Bible, you're gonna come here. So these are things that people really ain't thinking about. But Salaki,
there you go.
Just want to put that in.
Okay, you got something?
Yeah, this is the last one I got.
Okay.
Brothers got anything else?
Somebody hold what I sent earlier, Deuteronomy 7:6. And,
we're closing at Deuteronomy. Unless you got some more.
That's all.
Okay. Okay, we're closing Deuteronomy. Go ahead, Malachi.
Genesis 32 and 28. And this is after Jacob had wrestled that angel. And he said, "Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel," which is Yasharallah in Hebrew. "For as a prince hast thou power with God and with men, and hast prevailed." Which is the reason why I pulled that deal with being an aristocrat and nobility. It's like we've been going into top tier. And the name Israel that we were given, Yasharallah, he's a prince of the power. The prince is the son of a king. They're saying that it's basically saying you're a son of God.
Yep.
And if you're of the elect, you were the gods that created the planet under Yahweh's reign.
That's a very top position. Yep. We was I think we was talking about that yesterday in the lesson.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't talking about it. We weren't talking about it in the lesson, but I mean, it touches on that aspect in the lesson we did yesterday. Understanding what you're a part of, because we have the chance to be, Lord willing, but we have the chance to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. That means that we were back then creating the shit that you're looking at.
The trees, the birds.
We took a part in that. Bro, this is the biggest event known to man since the beginning of time. Ain't no shit going. Ain't nothing.
Fucking Satan. We was talking about that earlier.
Yeah,
we were talking about Satan. We were talking about you niggas. But damn, I lost my train. Go ahead.
I got this word too for elect. It's in the Edamon, early 15th century, to choose for an office, position, or duty. What's the ultimate? What's the office that we're going to hold, Lord willing? We're part of that number. What's the office that we're going to hold?
Judging the nations.
Exactly. And that's a very major office.
King and priest.
Yeah, kings and that's a very major position to have. So the elect are the ones that are chosen to hold these certain offices, these certain positions, man. From Latin electus, past participle, past participle, I believe. Yeah. Of allegary, to pick out, choose. From X out, plus legere. But yeah, to collect, gather. You know what I'm saying? Oh, then down here too, it's the adjective. Early 15th century, of action, voluntary, of persons taken in preference to others, especially chosen by God for some special purpose. Those chosen by God.
Yep.
That's the elect. Chosen by Yahweh Shema Shai. That's the aristocrats. That's the ones that are put on that different level.
Right.
We tell brothers all the time, we're on a different level than these people. Don't be prideful with it, but understand certain things ain't gonna work out concerning people of the earth because you're on a different level than them. We're on a completely different vibration. These niggas don't get shit.
Right.
A nigga is still worried about the jab.
Right.
He's through.
Or working 7 days a week.
Yeah, with the lineup and Keisha.
And cook
Let
out.
these niggas have it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all brothers got it.
That was it on MLK?
Yeah.
All right. We'll close on
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 7.
This is Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power. The Lord Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say above all people that are upon the face of the earth. You know, like I say, because you got the elect amongst, within the nation of Israel, but concerning the other nations, or concerning all nations, the elect nation is Israel. You know what I'm saying? That's the nation that was chosen by Yahweh Shema Shai, to be his children. I'm gonna deal with y'all. And then even within that, there's an elect of that. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's constantly an order to it, man.
Because the scriptures say he ain't dealt so with no other nation.
Yeah.
You know? Is it Psalms? Yeah, Psalms 147?
Mm-hmm.
I got a precept real quick.
Come.
Ecclesiastes or Sirach 17 and 17. For in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion.
Because these other heathens, they got Buddha, Allah, Jesus, all that. That's their guys. That's their fake ass guys. But we have a true power that controls the earth. These guys don't. What was you saying the other day, Malachi? That one bitch did some Buddha shit, but realized it was a damn Shrek figure. Oh, yeah. Through as hell. For praying for it for 4 years? Through as hell, man. These guys, these people worship and follow, they don't run the earth. Yahweh Shema Shai is the true power that lives and breathes, man. Everything else is made out of wood and stone, man.
I got you this.
Mm-hmm.
Psalms 96. Damn. Start at the top.
It's a lot on there, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, because it really just going into it, but I'll start at 4. For the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations, you saying the Buddha, Allah, the
Jesus,
Jesus,
the Mecca, the Rock,
the
Shrek.
Because they've been worshiping Shrek.
Yeah, the picture for
the longest.
That's Shrek.
How you don't know that? Simple ass niggas. You worshiping Shrek.
That nigga got 5 movies. You don't recognize his face?
You know as y'all say, you going to hell, goddamn. You worshiping Shrek. Imagine that. And really that's likening to what the hell we was doing before we woke up. Imagine you find out that for your whole life you was bound down to Shrek.
Basically did.
But I'm saying, we was bound down to Jesus.
Yep.
Praying to Jesus.
At least Shrek is entertaining.
Right. But we was bound down to, and brothers came from other aspects too, but all the gods that we were worshiping, that's the same thing. Cause Shrek ain't fucking real. You ain't got no damn ogres on the earth.
Right. I am an ogre.
I hope not. But you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no ogres in the earth.
He said, I live in a swamp.
Right. Yeah, you go to the swamp and you got this nigga. You going like they go to
see those.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, you don't see what the fuck you see a swamp.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You want to see a swamp.
Right. So that's what we essentially was doing, you know what I'm saying, before we came into the truth. All these niggas are Shrek, man.
Right.
For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, made the heavens. Ooh. So like you were saying, man, ultimately there's we know there's one power. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? One power, one mediator. Okay.
The scriptures say that.
Yeah.
One God, one mediator.
Mm-hmm. So hey, we know what time it is.
Mm-hmm. Letting on that. Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here, man. Getting into the word aristocrat. That was the word of the day. Lord willing, us to edifying to the elect. And before we close, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak, Wadash, double honor.